We have strengths in about 4 really significant markets: corporate office workplace, higher education and academic design, religious design, and then we have special experience and knowledge of how to do renovations well. Typically, any renovation we'll deal with is augmented by our experience in higher education use or a workplace use.
We have a long history of successful renovations of old buildings like this that are underutilized and that actually have a lot of potential that most people just can't see. Usually the first thing we do, not consciously, but is to really figure out how we can minimally touch the existing building.
In the last 5 years, we've done mixed-use type developments that are renovations.
You mix the function with the traditional aesthetic and character that's already here, and if you can utilize it, then it's just not decoration. When we put a piece, a drywall ceiling, a piece of wall, whatever it is, it usually needs to have multiple functions. So the ceilings that you'll see in here provide contrast to the existing timber frame, which actually makes the timber ceilings much more noticeable and highlights them. But also that ceiling, that white, crisp ceiling, brings a modern aesthetic. It houses our lighting that we need. It hides the mechanical space. So it hides all the visual clutter that you would tend to see in other spaces. We were very careful about how we would impact the space with the function and the modern technology and features that we needed to make it viable for us as an office, but also highlight what's already here. It might not be the ideal layout for an office space or an apartment, but like I mentioned, that's the fun of it, and that's the uniqueness of it. So when anybody comes in, they can see the uniqueness and like, wow, this is awesome.
Whenever anything is done at our firm, it's hard for others to see this, but we don't really see anything as an individual effort. So as a result of that, we kind of all take ownership in it. And he represented our broader interests. But whenever there's a problem, he gets blamed for it.
Wow, the floor sure is dirty. Who thought this would be a good idea? It's like, great. That was me. Thank you.